Travels with Phil continues from Fort Recovery, Ohio, at the scene of the marker, rather distinctive marker, impressive marker, in memory of some of the soldiers who died in what is called St. Clair's defeat. See up here on the marker, it says that Major General Arthur St. Clair, members of the American Army, 1,500 regulars and volunteers from Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Kentucky, and that part of Northwestern Territories, so Ohio and India, marched from Fort Washington, which is now Cincinnati, which is off to the away from south of here, to subdue the Indians. After a long march, they reached the headwaters of the Wabash, where before dawn on the following day, November 4th, 1791, they were surprised and attacked by 2,000 Indians of the Miami, Delaware, Pawnee, Shawnee, Wyandot, Seneca, and Ottawa tribes under the command of Little Turtle, Blue Jacket, Joseph Brant. And it says the soldiers fought bravely in this unequal contest, but were forced to retreat, leaving more than 900 men dead and wounded on the battlefield. 250 women accompanying the expedition were either killed or taken hostage. Anthony Wayne, who succeeded St. Clair, directed the building of a stockade named Fort Recovery, which is just about 900 yards north of here on the side of the defeat. This isn't actual feet, it's within about 900 yards south of it. And he eventually left that fort, which is Fort Recovery, and went up to the fallen trees area and defeated the Indians up there. And then eventually they realized there was no way left but for a treaty, and that's when the Treaty of Greenville was signed and established. And it gave the bottom two-thirds, maybe a little bit more, of Ohio to Americans, and the Indians got to keep the upper northwestern corner of Ohio. But this is the marker for St. Clair's defeat, and the actual defeat itself was back over at the Fort Recovery. One of the rare ones they didn't call a massacre when the Indians win. Travels with Phil continues from Ohio.